What we're going to do right now is we're going to call up one of our longest standing members of CSL Dallas, Mr. Lawrence Dsouza. Lawrence, please come up. Yes. Oh, yes. Microphone stand for Lawrence. Lawrence, I believe that you are from India. Is that correct? So I have been told. So does that make you Lawrence of India or Lawrence of Arabia?
Lawrence of the stand first, okay. Well, I'm from India, and Lawrence of Arabia was not really an Arab. He was Peter O'Toole from Hollywood. So if Lawrence of Arabia was from Hollywood, Lawrence of India becomes from Bollywood.
All right, Lawrence. Well, look, as a foreigner, do you have any difficulty being dressed like this in our country?
Well, not now, but when I first came to this country, the embassy in Iran was taken over by the local Iranian students. And here in America, anyone looking like an Iranian or a foreigner, they would beat them up. So I could pass off as Iranians. I was at risk. So I had to think, what should I do? I've got to pretend to be someone else. And they had this parade, Irish parade. All these girls were in this T-shirt, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." So I got a T-shirt. It says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." So I was Irish.
So you wore it to be Irish. How did that work out?
Well, it depends. If I went to some place like, Kentucky, where there's Kim Davis, the county clerk, I'd be in trouble. But San Francisco, wow, they loved me there. And there was, at that time, the gay movement had just started, and they had a gay parade. I said, "What's this gay parade? Let me go there." I had my T-shirt on, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." You should have seen the line of leprechauns waiting.
All right, Lawrence. Well, let's let you go ahead and do your thing tonight. Grandparents, aging, death, and reincarnation.
So how many people here, how many grandparents do we have? Oh, quite a number. How many children you have? Lots of grandchildren? 4? 3? 2? Well, I see the Catholics here with lots of cats. So I have a little grandchild, 2 years old. They are so smart. They come out smartphone literate. So I have this little girl, I go to visit her. She tells me, "No, you have to press this button, press this button." Then she starts zooming it, and then she shows me my hair. See, you have no hair over here. So I go to visit her, and she forgets my name. So she looks at her mom. She says, "Balloon." The last time I had gone there, I took a lot of balloons, and I made these little shapes, little dogs, puppy dogs, hearts, and everything. And the house was full of balloons. So my daughter says, "Are you going to clean up?" I said, "Okay, fine." So I pop all of them. She didn't like that popping. So this time I decided no balloons. So I go there, she says, "Balloon." And her parents tell me every time they talk about me coming, she says, "Balloon." So I said, I've got to get balloons. Washington, D.C., capital of America. You get Republicans, Democrats, congressmen, honest people, crooks. Every street, you can get liquor, guns, drugs. No balloons. They have inaugurations, presidential inaugurations, full of balloons. You can't have a president without balloons. You can't find a balloon if you want one. So I had to go to D.C., got some balloons. Made in Mexico. I was just thinking, Donald Trump, he says all these crazy things about Mexicans. They don't like him either. If they keep all the balloons, he'll never be president. So I bring this balloon here, and I say, I'm going to blow it up. I start to blow it up. She takes it from my hand, puts it back in my pocket. Try to blow it, she puts it back and says, "No balloon." What happened? So a friend comes to visit. I think I'll blow a balloon for her. She won't let me do it. So while she wasn't watching, I blew the balloon up and gave it to the friend. Friend is playing with the balloon. My granddaughter looks at her, looks at me, she says, I want one. Power of keeping up with the Joneses. They have it with little kids too. It starts right there. So her parents leave her with me, says, okay, she's yours. Go and take her to the park, do whatever you want. But first make sure she has her food. She's an Atkins meat eater. I'm a vegetarian. So I said, I'm going to, train her to eat some vegetables. So I take this nice red carrot. I say, see, nice red meat. You want to have some red meat? She looks at me. She says, you have this red meat. Give me the other one. Then I try to negotiate. Have a little bit. She says, okay, have a little bit. So I try the same thing with the white meat. I says, nice cabbage here. See, nice white turkey meat. She says, you have this turkey meat. Give me the other one. It didn't work. So I have to negotiate. Have a little bit? Okay, I'll have a little bit. So that's after lunch, we say, let's do some nursery rhymes. You can do Jack and Jill? Yes. So she does. Jack and Jill went up the hill. I said, oh my goodness, this is like a presidential debate. I said, you got to jump, you got to tumble, you got to do all these things. So I start getting all excited. So she's jumping, tumbling. She starts getting hot. She says, this shirt, I want to take it out. It's hot. I said, okay, fine. Then jumping, tumbling. She says, her leotards get very tight. I want to take this out. I said, okay, fine. Now all she's got is a little polka dot panty, the training panty. And she's dancing. It's very hot. She said, I want to take this out. I said, no. Then she's dancing some more. She says, it's very hot. I want to take it out. I said, no. She negotiates with me. Little bit. So having grandchildren, you think about aging. In India, you have 2 or 3 generations of families, grandparents, great-grandparents in one house. Here, that's not the case. I lived with my grandfather. He was a really nice guy. He taught me a lot of things. I grew up Catholic, and I wanted to be a priest. So he says, come here. Don't be a priest. Go out, have fun, have girlfriends, get married. He says, they made a mistake. They forgot the R. It should have been celebrate, not celibate. So as he started getting old, it was a little difficult to deal with. He says, I want to die. I said, die. So what? You have no shame? That's the way you talk to me? I said, oh my goodness. I said, no. I'll pray that you live forever. Live forever with this pain? What's wrong with you? So I didn't know what to do. I said, you tell me what you want. He says, I want to go dancing with your girlfriends. So I tell my parents, I want to take him dancing. They said, no. I said, just a little bit dancing? No. So I had to tell him, sorry, Grandpa, no last tango in Paris for you. So here in this country, people are living longer, but they're not necessarily enjoying the long, long life. So a lot of states have passed the right to die, 5 or 6 of them, and more considering. This is very interesting. At one time, it's the liberals who are interested in allowing this to happen. You remember Sarah Palin, death panels, all the conservatives were against it. Now they're supporting it. Looks like they want us to die. So you can you can go to the doctor, get a pill to live, you can get a pill to die. So at Christmas time, most people, they want to say, I want to live one more Christmas to see my grandchildren. So if that's the case, someone can go to the doctor and say, doctor, give me a pill to last one more Christmas. But halfway through, by 4th of July, give me a pill to say bye-bye. But we should really not be afraid of dying, especially most of us. We believe in reincarnation, and we come back, we live forever. That's easy for you to say. You hear a voice? Well, let's see who's here. Oh, guess who's here? Who are you? I'm you. You're me? I was you before you were you. Well, that's Darwin's theory. Everyone came from the monkey. No. Before you were Lawrence of India, you were me, the monkey of India. That's not possible. I'm a human being, you're an animal. I have divinity, I have spirituality, I can meditate, I have universal soul. Universal soul, meditation, spirituality, blah, blah, blah. You sound like Deepak Chopra. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he says I'm Deepak Chopra. Welcome Deepak Chopra to the stage. Now you sound like Oprah Winfrey. Deepak Chopra, Oprah Winfrey, you can have a show. Call it Oprah Chopra Show. Oprah Chopra had a show, E-I-E-I-O. Stop that. You know, I'm in charge. You can't do that to me. Oprah Winfrey, stop that. Oprah Winfrey, stop that, I said. Now, you listen to me, okay? You listen to what I have to say. Oh. Stop that. You can't put your hand in my mouth. It's not my hand, it's my foot. It's your own monkey foot in your monkey mouth. I want to sing. Oprah Chopra had a show. You can't sing it alone. Everyone's got to join.
Oprah Chopra had a show, E-I-E-I-O. And on that show they had a guru, E-I-E-I-O. With a goo-goo here and a goo-goo there. Here a goo, there a goo, everywhere a guru. Oprah Chopra had a show, E-I-E-I-O. Oprah Chopra had a show, E-I-E-I-O. And on that show they had a chakra, E-I-E-I-O. With a chock here and a rah-rah there. Here a chock, there a rah, everywhere a chakra. Oprah Chopra had a show, E-I-E-I-O.
So what were you doing there? I was doing the monkey pole dancing.
You bad.
Thank you, Lawrence of India.